Deal done. Chelsea are interested in signing the Napoli striker Victor Osimhen. Hi, welcome along to the transfer show. Yep, Chelsea getting busy again this summer.
More physical.
Just some breaking news to bring you. Chelsea into the semi-finals of the Club World Cup in the early hours of this morning, and they have just confirmed the signing of Jamie Gittins from Borussia Dortmund. The winger is joining on a contract until 2032, so that will be a 7-year deal. Gittins arrives at Stamford Bridge after making more than 100 appearances for Borussia Dortmund, who themselves are in the Club World Cup and playing Real Madrid in the quarter-finals a little bit later on today. He is also an England under-21 international. Just some quotes to bring you from Jamie Gittins, who says, "It feels great. It's a great feeling to join such a big club as Chelsea. I can't wait to learn from everyone in the team and to push myself to the max here. It is an amazing feeling." It has been already a busy summer for Chelsea in terms of recruitment, with Liam Delap arriving from Ipswich. João Pedro has been signed from Brighton. William Estevao, who's also been playing at the Club World Cup, has come in. And now Jamie Gittins too. So Chelsea back into the Champions League for next season. And as they have done ever since the new owners arrived, they are recruiting heavily once more.
A day that started with Chelsea being fined £27 million by UEFA ended with them banking another £15 million for reaching the semi-finals of the Club World Cup. In 3 weeks in the US, Chelsea have made £61 million from this tournament. The best player on the pitch here in Philadelphia was Estevao, the young Palmeiras forward who was playing his last game for the club. He's joining Chelsea. Chelsea signed him last summer for £29 million, but they let him stay on loan at Palmeiras for one more season. Another player who looked very impressive in the second half was João Pedro, Chelsea's new signing from Brighton, who came on as a second half substitute for Liam Delap. There were very emotional scenes at the start of the game during a moment's silence in memory of Diogo Jota and his brother Andre Silva. Pedro Neto, who of course knew Diogo Jota very well, held up a Chelsea shirt with the names of Diogo Jota and Andre Silva on the back. After the game in the Chelsea dressing room, the Chelsea head coach Enzo Maresca told his players that they'd won the game for Pedro Neto. Chelsea will now play Fluminense of Brazil in the semi-finals in New York, New Jersey on Tuesday. It's not all good news for Chelsea this evening, though, because captain Reece James was injured in the warm-up, and also Liam Delap and Levi Colwill were both shown yellow cards, which means they'll miss the semi-final.
Perfectly good deal. We were under the assumption that you'd agreed that deal. That's our offer. You can take it or you can leave it. So they're standing firm on that. Osimhen, meanwhile, though, wanted to wait. You remember, we've been saying this for the past couple of weeks, until the end of the European deadline, because he thought, is there going to be a European club, maybe Chelsea, maybe Paris Saint-Germain, that are going to come in and then give me an option to think about? Because he doesn't necessarily have to say yes to Saudi Arabia just now. However, with Chelsea now in the mix, can they make an offer that is going to satisfy Napoli, that is going to satisfy Victor Osimhen as well? It is very difficult to do, but the fact that this delegation remains out there in Naples means that there is a deal to be done. If it doesn't get done, what happens then? Can Victor Osimhen still go to Al Ahly? That looks difficult.
Football Club has officially secured the high-profile double signing of Mohammed Kudus and Victor Osimhen in a decisive statement of intent, under new head coach Enzo Maresca. The acquisitions mark a major step forward in the club's ongoing rebuild, signaling Chelsea's ambition to return to the summit of English and European football. The Blues, determined to re-establish themselves among the elite, acted swiftly in the market to secure two of the most exciting attacking talents available, following weeks of detailed negotiations and strategic planning behind the scenes. Fabrizio Romano, a trusted voice in global transfer news, confirmed both deals with his signature "Here we go" announcement, indicating that contracts have been signed, medical examinations successfully completed, and official presentations scheduled to follow at Stamford Bridge. Mohammed Kudus arrives from West Ham United in a deal valued at approximately £70 million, having delivered a standout season showcasing his technical brilliance, creativity, and tactical intelligence across multiple attacking roles. Victor Osimhen, regarded as one of the most clinical strikers in world football, completes his long-anticipated move from Napoli in a record-breaking deal for the club, exceeding £100 million. His arrival fills a crucial void in Chelsea's front line, after a season marked by inconsistency in front of goal. Sources close to Stamford Bridge have revealed that Enzo Maresca personally identified both Kudus and Osimhen as key targets, and the club's hierarchy moved swiftly to fulfill the manager's vision for a dynamic and attack-minded squad. Kudus is expected to enhance the fluidity of Chelsea's midfield and forward transitions, offering versatility and explosiveness, while Osimhen will provide the physical presence and goal-scoring instinct that the team has been missing. Both players were pictured arriving at Chelsea's Cobham training base earlier this week, where they successfully completed medical tests and met with coaching staff to begin preparations for the upcoming Premier League season. Supporters have responded with excitement and optimism, viewing the double signing as a clear indication of the club's commitment to rebuilding with elite-level talent and a forward-thinking football philosophy. With Kudus and Osimhen now officially part of the squad, attention turns to further strategic reinforcements. However, Chelsea's intent is already clear. Under Enzo Maresca, the club is laying the foundation for a competitive resurgence, and the arrival of two world-class attackers is just the beginning. Maresca believes Osimhen is exactly the kind of clinical finisher needed to lead Chelsea's attack back to the top of English football. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano was the first to confirm the deal, delivering his famous "Here we go" announcement on social media. Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, here we go. Full agreement reached with Napoli and personal terms are sealed. Medical completed and contract signed. Enzo Maresca has his new number 9. Osimhen's arrival is seen as a major statement of intent from Chelsea's hierarchy, who have backed Maresca with one of the most prolific forwards in world football. The Nigerian star netted 26 goals last season for Napoli, showcasing his elite speed, strength, and clinical edge in front of goal. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano was first to confirm the deal on social media, posting his signature update, "Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, here we go." Full agreement reached with Napoli and personal terms sealed. Medical completed. Enzo Maresca has his new number 9. Maresca is said to be thrilled with the acquisition, and views Osimhen as the perfect forward to lead the line in his high-pressing, possession-based system, bringing not only goals but also energy and aggression to the final third. Chelsea have long been searching for a consistent striker to replace the likes of Didier Drogba and Diego Costa, and the arrival of Osimhen could finally fill that void with proven quality. The Nigerian international also brings valuable Champions League experience and a winning mentality, having helped Napoli to a historic Serie A title in 2023. Speaking for the first time as a Chelsea player, Osimhen said, "It's a massive honor to join a club like Chelsea. I'm here to give everything and help bring success to this great team. I can't wait to play at Stamford Bridge." Fans have flooded social media with excitement following the official announcement, hailing the move as a turning point in the club's ongoing rebuild under Maresca's leadership. Osimhen is expected to join up with the squad for pre-season preparations in the coming weeks, and could make his unofficial debut during Chelsea's upcoming tour. With this major signing completed, Chelsea are making it clear they are ready to compete at the highest level again, and Victor Osimhen is now the face of that ambition. Speaking on his move, Osimhen said, "It's a dream come true to join such a massive club. Chelsea has an incredible history and ambition.